Absolutely original, had good lines, but the story jumped around. I've restructured it so it starts with attraction, develops into relationship, reveals why they work together, and lands naturally on, kinda like us. I also tighten the rhythm, really move lines that felt generic or confusing.
I kinda like us. You walked in wearing that old blue denim, hair pulled back, no need to try. I caught you laughing with your friends and spent the rest of the night asking why. You caught me staring from across the room, said, boy, you're gonna say hello. I smiled and bought you something cold. You said, well, I guess we'll see where this goes.
You took me home in that old pickup, music low, your hand on mine. We missed the turn twice that evening, but neither one of us seemed to mind. You don't talk when something's bothering you, I can tell before you say a word. I don't always know how to fix it, but somehow you make sure I'm heard. We don't always see it the same,
We don't always play it safe,
but somewhere between your crazy
and my stubborn ways,
we found something worth keeping. Kinda like us, kinda like a little bit of crazy and trust, kinda like two hearts learning when to give up the fuss. Kinda like your hand finding mine at the end of the day, kinda like knowing you're the one I don't let get away.
kinda like us.
No perfect picture, no polished up dust, just a little bit of you and a whole lot of us. I don't know what to call it, but I know what it does. Feels kinda like love. Feels kinda like us.
Now your coffee's sitting beside mine, your boots are by the bedroom door. You steal the last bite from my plate, then swear you didn't take it anymore.
You leave your keys beside the sink, forget where you put them every night. I laugh and shake my head at you, then kiss you before we turn out the light.
Maybe we were never looking,
Maybe that's why we found
something neither one could plan for,
something neither wants to put down. Kinda like us, kinda like a little bit of crazy and trust, kinda like two hearts learning when to give up the fuss. Kinda like your hand finding mine at the end of the day, kinda like knowing you're the one I don't wanna let get away. Kinda like us, no perfect picture, no polished up dust, just a little bit of you and a whole lot of us. I don't need a name for it, baby, that's enough. Feels kinda like love. Feels kinda like us.
you make my rough edges softer.
You make my wild side slow,
Somehow all the pieces
fit better than we know. Maybe we don't need to figure out what this is or what it was. All I know,
all I know.
it feels kinda like us.